What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back to Cobra TV, and today we're going to be talking about No Man's Sky, the Vulcan update, and we're going to have somebody come on who's played it. I have it on PC. I just woke up. I work third shift. Haven't had time to get into it or update or go to the experimental branch or anything like that. So we're going to have Martin Requiem come on and talk about what it is, whatever. He's played it. And right after the stream, I'm going to see if I can. I've got mods on mine, so I think I'm going to have to uninstall, reinstall, and stuff like that. And but Martin Requiem's going to come on, talk about the experimental branch, since he's had a chance to play it. Thank you guys for coming out to the show today. This is going to be a real quick show. This is just going to be us talking about this real quick. And who knows? I've said that before. I said this is going to be a quick show, and then all of a sudden it's 3 hours long. But a lot of cool, exciting stuff. So we're going to have Martin Requiem to come on. Also, I want to give a big shout out to all the cult members, and I mean that as jokingly as possible. But the cult members, the Cult of the Atlas. We've got a lot of people joining all of a sudden. 430 members have joined the Cult of the Atlas, and we are going to be, No Man's Sky Online. It introduces a new social and radical way to play together. So let's go ahead and build our hub. We're going to find a place to settle down and call our home and see if we can get the Cult of the Atlas put onto the map of the galacticatlas.com. We deserve to be there, so we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. We have a new logo for the Cult of the Atlas. I got bored last night and I made the Cult of the Atlas right there. But no, it's for anybody that's wondering, asking, we're not a real cult, okay? It's just a joke. It's not a joke. I mean, it's not a real cult, but it's not a joke. I think it's pretty cool, right? So we are going to try and build our hub so that hopefully we can get something set in stone on the galacticatlas.com. So if you'd like to join, head on over to the Cult of the Atlas, our Facebook group that we're building up, and we're trying to organize our thoughts and organize things and get stuff ready. For members who want to join, there's this it's a Google document where people can list who they are, what your PSN or Steam ID name is, because we need representation on PC as well as Xbox and PS4. So people can sign up here and say that they're part of the cult, or just simply, if you don't want to do that, just join and be part of the Facebook community. You don't even have to be involved into the gaming portion of it. You could just be somebody that helps us, or somebody has ideas, or somebody that shares pictures, just somebody that shares. We also need to create our own lore of why the Cult of the Atlas exists. So interesting stuff there. I can't wait to get it all started, guys. So we're going to be talking about this experimental bridge. Let's go over what has happened. Let me get this music turned down. I think it's up too loud. I just woke up. I am scatterbrained at the moment. So let's see. Let's go on over to the post that is called the Vulcan Update. It says, "Hello everyone. We are thrilled by the response to the announcement of Beyond and the news that the game will be coming to VR. Bringing a game like No Man's Sky to VR is a colossal technical undertaking, requiring major improvements to and optimization of our engine. This means that even if you're not going to be playing on VR, like the Xbox crowd, you're going to notice a significant difference in your game. Your enthusiasm and excitement means so much to us, and we got a donation from Alan Poe. Thank you so much. He goes, "Not a real cult, ? I'll take back my mask and cloak." No, don't do that. Remember we had that conversation offline? Yeah, no, keep it. Thank you so much, Alan Poe. In the meantime, we have some news for players. Oh wait, let me go back. Let me get back. Requiring major improvements to our optimization and our engine. Your enthusiasm and excitement means so much to us as push on with this difficult task, and we will share more as soon as we are able. In the meantime, we have some news for players on PC. As part of our optimization work, we have added Vulcan support to the game. We have been able to do this not only for Beyond, but for the current live version of the game. As such, we wanted to release this to you as soon as possible. Final Vulkan support will bring many PC players an immediate performance improvement, but it also helps us increase our options as we continue to make significant engine changes. Significant engine changes. It is only one portion of a large body of work that will see technical improvements for all players on all platforms. It is only one portion of a large body of work that will see technical improvements for all players on all platforms. We have also added support for crash reporting in the event of a crash. Call stack data is collected via Steam. We already support this on other platforms. This will enable us to more quickly identify and respond to serious issues. We have updated the EULA to take this into account. As this is a large change, a complete overhaul of the graphics API, we will roll out first to a PC experimental branch while we perform wider compatibility testing with the help of the Brave experimental branch players. I like that. The Brave experimental branch players. In future, it will be rolled out to all players, everybody else, PC, Xbox, PS4, I mean, just everybody, all platforms. The patch notes are as follows. OpenGL has been replaced by Vulkan. Many players, particularly players with AMD graphics cards, should see a performance improvement. Revised HDR support, updated output curve in line, and advanced HDR calibration. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Adaptive and triple buffered VSync are now selectable from the graphics settings. Players with more than one GPU can now select which is used from graphics settings. Changing the following setting no longer requires restarting. Ooh, that's cool. Window mode, resolution, VSync, shadow detail, reflection quality. The loading shader's load step has been removed. Thank you so much. You know how annoying that is? Improving the loading experience. So no more loading shaders for 5 to 10 minutes. We just got another donation from Blood Raven. Thank you so much, Blood Raven. Big shout out to you, buddy. Okay, so I'm still, that's not the best news for me so far. Jokingly, best news. As always, thank you to all players who use experimental and take the time to report any issues that you encounter. And then it goes to tell you how to access the experimental branch. Please note that there is a possibility that the experimental builds may introduce new issues that haven't been caught in test. We'd like to recommend that all players back up their save files by making a local copy to the ST user ID folder found here, percentage app data. Note that we don't anticipate any issues here. However, performing your own backups could mean the difference between resuming play immediately or waiting for the next patch. If you decide to opt out of experimental, we just got another donation from Alan Poe. Thank you so much, buddy. It says MB4 Epic exclusive update. LOL, just kidding. I never understood the MB4 joking. Thank you, Alan Poe. Thank you. Maybe I'm just an old man. I don't know. Or stupid. I think it's a little bit of both. Let's see. So if you decide to opt out of experimental and return to the main branch, we strongly recommend resuming from a backed up save from the main branch rather than taking an experimental branch. Then it's just, just a little bit of things here about how to access it and get out of it or whatnot. But I do want to take over. I'm not entirely qualified to talk about PC side of things because I don't know about PC. I did look up Vulkan API to see what what Wikipedia was saying about Vulkan API, what it is. It says Vulkan is a low overhead cross-platform 3D graphics and computing AI. Vulkan targets high-performance, real-time 3D graphics applications such as video games and interactive media across all platforms. Compared to OpenGL and Direct3D 11 and like Direct3D 12 and Metal, It's interesting metal. We'll get into that. Vulkan is intended to offer higher performance and more balanced CPU, GPU usage. Other major differences from Direct 3D11 and prior to OpenGL are Vulkan being a considerably lower level API and offering parallel tasking. Vulkan also has the ability to render 2D graphics applications in addition to lower CPU usage. Vulkan is also able to better distribute work among multiple CPU cores. Vulkan is said to induce anywhere from a marginal to a polynomial speedup in runtime relative to APIs if implemented properly on the same hardware. Vulkan was first announced by the nonprofit Kronos Group. So that's the kind of definition I got for Vulkan. But there was something really interesting down here. And I came across... Now, I don't know if this is anything. I'm going to have to be schooled on you PC guys out there. I do have a high-level gaming PC, so I'm not one of the... I'm not... I just don't game that much on it. I use it for this. But if you guys are really, can school me into what they're talking about here, I would like to know. Because Sean Murray he kind of tweeted out that fractal, and it was the image of the Apple video that was playing. And this just stuck out to me. Maybe it's nothing. If it is, please let me know. Says here on February 26, 2018, Kronos Group announced that the Vulkan API became available to all on Mac OS and iOS through Molten VK library, which enables Vulkan to run on top of Metal. Other new developments were shown. Previously, Molten VK was a proprietary and commercially licensed solution, but Valve made an arrangement with the developer, Brendan Will, blah, blah, blah. So to me, it sounds like if it's Vulkan, it can run on iOS, Apple products. That's what I'm getting from it, but maybe I'm noobing the heck out of that. But if you guys have anything to say, we got Martin Requiem in here. Papa Martin, Daddy Martin. What's up, Martin?
First of all, I hope everybody can hear me. You can hear me because my Discord, for the past time you were talking, you sounded like some dysfunctional Corvax because my connection is terrible on Discord, but the stream is perfect, so it's not a problem on your side. But I hope you can hear me. I can
barely hear you. You sound like you're stuck in the Matrix. Can you go closer to your Wi-Fi setting?
I don't have Wi-Fi.
Oh, you don't have Wi-Fi?
I'm on cable.
Can you climb a tower to get close to space near the satellites?
I will try to restart my PC very quickly. I will be back in a bit. We got Stubborn Ninja and the subcast.
You sound good now.
I sound good now. Yeah, it's Discord. It's being weird.
So, okay, can you comment on what I just read? I just read something about how Vulkan is now optimized, or was in 2018, to work on iOS and OS devices. Does that mean anything, or am I just reading too far into it?
It's the thing. I'm not tech savvy about that kind of stuff. I mean, I tested the update, but I'm running an NVIDIA card, and to me the game just run the same as it did before. So I'm running a NVIDIA GTX 1070 Ti, so I have no problems at all.
Martin,
the only thing,
Martin, go ahead and restart your computer. I can't hear you.
Okay. Yeah, not so much.
Okay, buddy. All right, and we also have we also have Stubborn Ninja in here. Stubborn, what's up, bud?
Nothing really.
Have you gotten a chance to play the experimental branch?
No, I have not. I haven't gotten a chance to get to my PC yet.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you think about? Okay. So for one, let's address the main thing that the game is getting optimized. We're going to see better performance way before we're going to get a chance to play Beyond. So the optimization, we're going to get to play that on PS4 and PC and Xbox as well before we get the Beyond update. So we're going to see a massive improvement.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty great from what I saw. Sean posted he was lurking, which is interesting. He was lurking in the No Man's Sky Discord server and following people who are saying they got 20 FPS.
So we must be in a post-apocalyptic internet era, because I can't hear you or Martin.
Dude, yeah, I think Discord's having problems today.
Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so let's take a look at the chat real quick. Well, I'm messing all kinds of wrong buttons up here. We got Alan Poe with another donation. Thank you so much, Alan Poe. Says, we are a cult. Hail the Thrustmaster. All hail the Thrustmaster. Thank you so much, Alan Poe. Thank you. Forza says, don't just restart it, update it. And that's true. Just launched on PC, and it's not good so far for me. Super stuttery and jumpy. Okay, I guess Durgan's playing the experimental branch. We got Peaceful Gamer. I guess I'm buying a PS5 too. Don't know what that means.
PS5 news just came out today.
What?
PS5 news came out today.
Are you freaking serious?
Yes.
Can anybody link me to that? I just woke up. Look all the cool stuff that happens while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
I'll put it in chat.
Alright, so I guess PS5 news just happened. Sean Murray, when he was quoted talking about next generation, he said, I know ... things ... Really curious. I'm super curious to see what's going to be happening around the corner for next generation things.
Yeah, they're saying 2020, so give me just a second to get in chat.
They're saying 2020.
Yeah, Mark Cerny.
All right, did you tweet it at me? Tweet it at me.
I was just about to put it in chat. I think I have Wrench. Yeah, I have Wrench.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
Hello.
Oh, what's going on, Martin Requiem? You sound better.
Yeah, sure, because Discord is still being very, very weird. So, don't know.
It's not you, it's Discord.
Yeah, Discord. I put my microphone came a little bit up. I hope I'm more clear now.
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
It's still weird. Let's just look. This is a cool effect. All right, this is not technical difficulties. Not even on Discord's part. This is like some kind of weird, the Matrix breaking down effect. So it's there to be cool. So what have you noticed on PC, Martin?
Okay, let me first of all talk slowly because I always talk way too fast. So, like I said before, I'm not very tech savvy about what Vulcan is because I don't know, but I'm not running an 80 card. I'm running an NVIDIA GTX 1070 Ti. And I didn't notice any difference because to me the game was already running smooth. But then again, I have had a gaming PC with a much lower graphic card and I don't see FPS. I'm one of the lucky people that can play with a low FPS and don't even notice it. Since my 1070 Ti, I'm running at 60 frames per second, and okay, now I might notice it, but like I said, this update, the only thing I noticed, indeed, like I said, you don't see the shaders are loading anymore. It did went a little bit slow with the star field coming towards you. That looked kind of slow, but it's always the first time you start something up. And I noticed that you cannot rename anything in the experimental because that didn't work. But other than that, it just the only thing that changed is that you now see your graphic card listed in the options screen. You see which graphic card you are using. But other than that, it runs smooth for me. So I don't know. I'm not an ATI card user, so I don't notice any significant difference than before. But
okay,
that's just me.
Well, okay. So if there's anybody that has played it on PC that, like, I don't know, noticed a big difference, better or worse, please come on the show, get into the Discord link, and I'll get you pulled onto the show here. Just wait in the room called Atlas 102.5. It's a voice room on the left-hand side, and I'll drag you down in. And is there anything you guys think to the fact that Vulkan API can run on iOS, that maybe this is going to release on iOS stuff devices?
That's not. I don't see that happening because of the different architectures. Personally, it's possible now. I definitely see it being more possible, but just because of that leak being fake, Or
well, not just the
that
leak.
rumor.
No, the leak is fake. The email where it goes, where it shows No Man's Sky beyond. That's not the what I'm basing that off of.
But the fractal.
The fractal thing.
tweet.
Yes.
So I see Linux and Mac support at least coming with Beyond.
Say that again.
I can hear you. That's at least Linux and Mac support coming with Beyond.
Okay.
So add support for both OSs.
I can't hear you, buddy. Alan Poe, thank you so much for the donation. Says I'm tech savvy. PC plus water equals no. That's about where my intelligence stops at too. Thank you so much, Alan Poe. Okay, so we have. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what you said there, Stubborn Ninja, but
I can try again. Can you actually hear me this time?
yeah, sure can.
Okay. I think we'll see Mac and Linux support.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. Everyone who plays games on a Mac should be shot outside. Just
No, I do not condone that. I do not condone. Don't say that.
Really?
a Mac is not
I
for
do
gaming.
not condone that statement. Martin, apologize.
Martin.
Martin, such a bad. What? Okay.
Mac is awesome for graphical programs. We don't game on a Mac. Seriously, I stay with that statement.
I don't. Okay, well, the views and opinions are of the callers and do not represent the views and opinions of Cobra TV. There, okay? They probably didn't hear me. It probably sounded like a Corvax. But you guys did. All right, okay. Okay. I don't even know where to go after that. Thanks, Martin. All right, so if there's anybody out there that's I can't go on, Martin. Thanks.
I'm sorry. I apologize, people. I mean, I'm just, I don't know. But a Mac, I don't see it as a gaming device. That's just me.
Bane Blackbeard is wanting to know if space guns look better in experimental. That's all he cares about. Marty?
Space Coats? What?
Bane Blackbeard wants to know if space goats look better in experimental. That's all he cares about.
I haven't encountered any Space Coats lately, so I don't know. I think they keep running away once I show up at my ship. They just skedaddle and they're gone.
Jarbin Khan says, I doubt Hello Games would focus on Mac users since the gaming population is low for that platform. Okay, all right. So I guess we'll have to figure out what Sean Murray means by fractal and Apple at some other point in time. Not quite sure why he would tweet that. But this is good news. This is Hello Games getting ready for Beyond. All right. So this is not a significant update. There's not new content. There's no new content in this update. There isn't anything really. I guess it's just priming it for VR. Am I right?
Yeah, it could be. It's getting optimized for VR, and I also saw a question somewhere in one of the groups that people were like, is it going to mean that it's going to be like degraded in graphics or something? And this is not the thing. I think what we're trying to do is with this Vulkan update to get it working better. Preparing for it to run better, especially for people who use the ATI cards. That VR runs better on that. So this is just a test.
Right.
They're working on it.
Yeah. I'm going to give a big shout out to Golden Silver in the chat. I miss you, Golden Silver. I miss those speak pipes, and I miss having you on the show, buddy. Good to see you there. So basically, yeah, it's for VR. Says Retro Wrath. Retro Wrath, Cat says AMD card boys got optimization, so this is specifically aimed at AMD. VR has to do more work and more draw calls. So Gravity said should change the title. No, it's an experimental update. That's exactly what it is. It's experimental update. I mean, that's what they call it in the blog post. But yeah, it's I'll put no content. no content update. I don't know what else you want.
Phantom Creeps is asking whether it comes to PS4 because it runs from AMD. Well, the thing, Phantom Creeps, it's experimental. They are made for the PC users to test out stuff, and if it's approved and it works correctly, then sure, they gonna port it. They gonna port everything over to PS4. You know, but experimental tests are usually done on the PC version. So we can test it out, and then when it's approved, then of course you will see it on the regular update. But I think this Vulkan update might be also like a part or mixed into the Beyond update. You know, it's just a part of it.
Hey, Max Headroom. Shh. Okay, so someone is saying that. See, Gold Silver says PS4 has its own low-level graphics APIs, so doesn't need Vulkan. That's kind of weird, though, because they said it was going to be pushed out to all platforms. So, Vera says, I use NVIDIA, but have frequent stuttering playing on Ultra, downloading now, and he'll report back, so that's good. EasyG in the chat. What's going on, EasyG? So this is good. This isn't a major update. I know when people got this notification, everyone got super excited. I was asleep. So I was able to read things before, read people talking about it on Twitter and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this is a primer for Beyond. It's a primer update, getting PC ready, getting just adding optimization to the game, getting all that ready for VR and Beyond and everything. We got let's see. Victor saying, Cobra, my man, let's go. Yeah, definitely. We need to hurry this up. So, I don't know. I don't think this, somebody was telling me, hey, the update's coming pretty soon because here's an experimental branch. I don't think so. I think that we're still going to get it around July or August. I hope I'm wrong. I want to be wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm hoping it's going to be the first day of summer. But I think they're going to want to release this towards the anniversary as close as possible, if not on the anniversary date. But this is definitely a primer, so it's good news. Good news. We're actually seeing them flesh out some of the details live as they're trying to optimize the game that we currently have for it to just VR to just work. Okay, we got Argon Legacy in the chat. We're going to bring him on in. Aragon Legacy. Aragon Legacy seems to be muted. He just went back out. All right, let's get him back in. Aragon Legacy. What's up, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Have you, do you play on PC?
No, man, just PlayStation.
Okay, all right. So, how you doing? What's on your mind, buddy?
Well, I was actually thinking for a couple weeks now that there was a possibility that maybe they would put it on just the iOS and mobile devices in general, because that would really broaden the people that could use PSVR. That like all the, or not PSVR, but just VR in general. Sorry, all the different types of VR headsets that work with mobile. I mean, that just totally broadens the amount of people that could play it, and that seems like that's kind of their mantra. So.
It kind of does seem like it. If you look at it that way, if you look at everything where Sean Murray's talking about Stadia like it's like the best sliced bread, you know what I mean, that he's seen in a while, and then he's posting the fractal thing with the Apple image, and those are both two kind of mobile device things, and he's mentioned them both, one on Twitter and one in an interview. So I think there's a good possibility that it could. I think that, like you said, the mantra, it seems to me, is like over the time they've been trying to make this playable for everybody, for PS4,
exactly.
PS4, PC, then Xbox, then you know, the Chinese version of China version of Steam, which was Tencent WeGame, and you know, then we've got, you know, the mobile devices. I know it sounds kind of silly to say, but
I mean, look at Fortnite though. I mean, Fortnite is everybody's favorite game right now. I mean, people are saying that they're Netflix competition, not other video streaming apps. You know what I'm saying? So in essence, really, gaming across platform should be on the tip of everybody's tongue, but it's really kind of not. I don't see why people wouldn't be expecting it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have something to add to all this.
Go ahead, but we can barely hear you. Thank you for the donation, Alan Poe, saying off to work. Support Cobra, you Cobros. Thank you so much, buddy. Be safe out there. Go ahead, Snow. Talk loud.
I don't know how loud I can actually talk, but
scream. No, don't scream.
I know. I was thinking, remember that one tweet next to the fractal thing? He said something like, games that redefine games. Think of that in a mobile standpoint. Mobile games are just grind, like those idle games and all that. If we were to take that into consideration and think of that as a mobile stereotype, that mobile games are just idle games, then games that redefine games could be true in that aspect. So let's say if No Man's Sky were to be on mobile,
okay, Loop 16 has completely hijacked the Discord. I can't hear you or understand you.
Yeah, it's happening here too.
All right. So I don't know. We might have to. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we can't.
The connection is breaking down.
Discord did.
We need to go back to,
taking over.
we might need to go back to Skype today.
We might what?
We might need to go back to Skype.
No, somebody that was on Skype completely hijacked me and held me ransom. No. They were shutting off my internet every time I'd go. No. Staying away from Skype. Far away from Skype.
Yeah, we need to find something. Well, I mean, it's only for today. I'm sure it's just problems that they're trying to fix. So it'll probably be fine tomorrow, but...
Zyger Boy says, today is Corvax Day, in celebration of the mighty Corvax and remembrance of the destruction of Corvax Prime and the enslavement of the Corvax species and the selling of their casings and melting them down for weapons. Moment of silence, please. Thank you. They would have gotten longer if they would have fought back. You know, the Corvax, they just didn't do anything. They needed to fight like the Viking. But anyways, go ahead.
I think this is the sound. Can you and
oh, look, it's messing up again. Okay. All right. So there's not really much to talk about with this subject except for that they're priming for the update, and we can visually see that, and that's good news. I guess the only way you're going to notice a big difference, huge difference, I guess, what people are saying is if you're on AMD, if you have an AMD graphics card. But I'm sure Ivy Mike has been playing this. I guess he streamed it, and I couldn't find his stream to check it out. Sword says try closing Discord and no, it's everybody's Discord at the moment. Like it's everyone's having the problem. It's
yeah, no, I'm having it too.
Golden Silver says they should add barrel rolls to space combat. Realistic physics. Be damned. I agree. Yes, the Corvax did brainwash the Gek, the millennials, and got them to fight back. Too little, too late, I guess.
they brainwashed millennials. What?
So,
go ahead.
Now, do you want to bring up the Thursday night subcast and what we're doing, or no? Or make an announcement, or no?
Yeah, Thursday we're going to have a subcast, big subcast. We're going to be talking about the convergence that we're going to be having. I'm working on a trailer now that's going to describe what's going to be going on in general. And Thursday we're going to talk about the convergence, talk about the things that you could expect to see there, plus other things. We're going to be talking about the update beyond. Maybe do something in game. Maybe we'll do a TGT that night. I think that'll be fun. The Galactic Thunderdome PvP matches. Maybe we'll do that on Thursday night as well, after we get done discussing some things. But yeah, definitely going to be talking about the Convergence and the usuals kind of stuff too.
Can we make it before 6 o'clock, the TGT? Because I have work that day.
What's that?
I'll DM you.
Okay, thank you. We also got Z coming on to the show. He's muted at the moment. Don't know if he's going to be affected by the Loop 16 Emily hijacking Discord as well. But he seems to be muted and not listening. So, okay. So we'll come back to Z. Oh, there he is.
Oh, I'm still here. Sorry. I was just listening. I'm actually, I was actually playing some, 6-up streaming Siege and I saw you go online.
It seems you seem to be affected by the thing too. So it's all of Discord. It's everybody.
No, it's probably the area, where the server is for the Discord.
Well, it's everybody that's coming on the show.
Yeah, there's probably server problems wherever the Discord is. So it's probably like if you're in Central or East or West, you want to switch to the opposite or the other one.
Oh, you mean it could be a certain server it's happening to?
Yes.
Yeah, the server in the zone.
All right, and how do you change the server?
Problems. You go into your top drop bar at the top where it says
settings.
Cobra TV for the whole server, and then you go to the options and switch where the server is.
All right, I changed it to Central.
Hello?
Anybody there?
Is that better?
No, I think it's still the same.
It's still the same?
Yeah.
It's all Discord then. It's their own servers.
Sounds much better to me.
It sounds better to me.
Really?
Oh, okay, so it sounds better for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Wow.
That's probably easy for them.
Oh, nope. It's not as hard as it was, but it still lags on the game.
That's what she said. Okay,
I can hear you all just fine now.
What is it with you and that's what she said, Cobra?
people just keep saying things. There's some people that are primed, right? They say certain phrases that are automatic, that's what she said jokes. My aunt, she's one of those people, but she doesn't understand when I say that's what she said. She has no idea what I mean by that. And you can say that with almost every sentence that she says. And Snow is another one of those people. He's always saying something that is a that's what she said joke.
But in regards to the TGT, Cobra.
Yes.
Like I said, I have work that day, starting at 6:30. If we could do it at an earlier time, that'd be perfect. Because I can't make it. Because I can't do the TGT until like after 5 a.m.
Oh.
Because, yeah.
Well, we'll talk it through. Maybe we'll do an early episode or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, because I started at 6:30, and it had to be. Like, I'm getting a ride at 6, so I'm thinking like 5 o'clock for the TGT.
All right, we'll talk about it off stream. We'll talk about it off stream.
Good.
All right. So that's pretty much all the news that there is today. I didn't really mean for this to be a subcast, but why not when, people want to come on the show. That's pretty much all the news, unless anybody has anything to add to this Vulcan update.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of news and all of that, I'm going to get a new PC in the near future.
Excellent news.
Yes, and now I can melt everyone in with my power on PC.
I think that's
Awesome,
where you're
awesome.
going. You're going to go down in the PC realm. That's where you're going to
Probably.
fall.
Most likely, yes. Most likely. Because my power is yeah. My power is mostly invested in the PS4 side of things. Because, legacy multi-tool.
So what's going on with the PlayStation 5 and you?
Huh?
What's going on with the PlayStation Fighter? That's what I heard.
Oh, PlayStation 5 news. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're going to talk about that for a little bit. So
I could give you the short of it if you wanted.
Go ahead. Yes, please.
Okay, so PS5, big thing I would say for No Man's Sky right now is that it'll have PSVR backwards compatibility, so you can just use your current PSVR. You don't have to get a PSVR 2. They won't be releasing that with the PS5. It won't be releasing in 2019. It'll have backwards compatibility with PS4, and it'll have next generation technology, and they'll have a big emphasis to make it feel like this is a generational leap rather than like a PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. So there's technology that they can't even really describe. You have to see it for yourself. So just like Sean Murray was talking about.
Say that again?
Technology that you can't describe, you just have to see it for yourself.
Wow.
So it's just like Sean Murray was talking about.
Ominous.
So.
Okay. Is there any more? Any more info, Stubborn? Am I alone?
You should probably take that as a no.
Huh?
You should probably take that as a no more info.
No more
He just
info.
muted himself.
So some people
Hang
are...
on. Yeah, I'm back. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
So, yeah. There'll be stuff like ray tracing, which is in what's just come out with the NVIDIA cards, but there's going to be stuff like a big emphasis not just on graphics, but on sound. So, like, rather than a soundbite playing, the physics will cause the sound to play. It's a hard thing to describe, but that's kind of what, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know exactly. That's good.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's the crazy stuff that they're talking about. That's just the tip of the iceberg. You know what I mean? There's possible, I think I heard someone say there was possible PS3 backwards compatibility, but it's confirmed that there's at least PS4. So they're trying to... Mark Cerny said that this is the ultimate PlayStation, so...
Okay, so Peaceful Gamer is saying backwards compatibility, still using physical media, A-core AMD processor, Radeon Navi GPU, supports up to 8K resolution SSD, and more storage. Spider-Man loads
yeah, in less than a second.
15 seconds to... Oh, okay. All right.
Well, here's a question then.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that they want to eliminate load times, basically, so you don't have loading screens anymore.
So White Rabbit saying PS5 will have AMD GPU. What is the technology advance here?
I mean, it's just new technology. We don't know much about Navi right now, so we have no idea what it could be other than ray tracing. We know that ray tracing will be in here, so...
Okay. All right, so that's good. So it's confirmed to have PS4 backwards compatibility, but no word yet. There's only a rumor for PS3.
And 2 and 1, you know what I mean?
Those are
but
rumors.
I could see it being possible.
Okay. Wow. That'll be good if it's PS3, because I'd be going right back into my old game.
If it's PS2, I'm going to be playing Dance Dance Revolution to no end.
It might be the destruction of my YouTube channel here, if that's possible. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay, all right, so...
Did they say anything about the third thing yet?
No information on the third thing just yet. And also, you know, there's no expansion on what even 1 means. We just know it's more online features. We don't even really know what that's about. We do know what... The only thing we fully know is VR, number 2. You know, it's VR. I mean, how else can you expand on that other than it's just VR? So 1 is just a hint, and I believe 3 is also going to be a hint with a few goodies in there, but like all the updates, there's always things packed into that we don't know until we actually get it.
And see under speculation.
Right. All right, so PS5, that's good. 2020. No Man's Sky next gen on the rise, maybe? I don't know.
Fingers crossed. And I also hope that when it comes to PS5, that's not going to sound like an airplane engine.
That's if you have, like, the launch PS4.
Point.
I've got...
Which I do.
Yeah, the launch PS4 sounds like a 747 taking off.
Hey Cobra, I'll catch you later. Thank you for inviting me in and stuff.
Okay, buddy. Take care. Stay safe, man.
You too. Good stream.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Well, at least it's more safe than those 737s. Right?
I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word
Oh,
for it.
you haven't... Okay, yeah, there's some stuff in the news. They're pulling Boeing 737s for crashing. So
Is that the one that crashed over Indonesia or wherever
Yeah.
that was?
yeah, the 737s.
Can we talk about something else besides crashing planes?
Yeah.
Why, do
That
you have
probably wasn't
experience
the-
there, Snow? Are you a survivor?
No.
Okay, all right.
I was more inclined to not talk about it.
All right,
But
well,
anyway,
there's...
anyway.
Okay, all right. We touched a nerve there with airplanes.
I just want to get back on topic, you know.
All right, yeah. Well, we're getting ready to wrap it up for tonight, guys. So it's cool that Hello Games is moving towards, we can see it, moving towards optimization, and we're going to get beyond here pretty soon, and I'm excited to see this experimental bridge. I'm not playing it at the moment because I just woke up, and I wanted to come live, talk to you guys, to see who's actually had a chance to play it already today. We had Martin Requiem on the call, talking a little bit about it, but that's pretty much it. It's just... You're watching the construction of Beyond happen right before your very eyes, and whatever they rolled out today is going to be rolled out to all platforms here very soon. Once they notice and have people playtest the experimental branch and send in notes and send in problems. So this is a good thing. This is a good thing. I don't think it gives us a good timeline on when we're going to get Beyond, but it's definitely a good thing.
One last thing. I was going to say one last thing to bring up is that this is probably the build we saw at GDC minus the 3D stereoscopic stuff. Just an FYI.
So, do what now?
This Vulcan build, this experimental build, is probably the build we saw at GDC with the VR pulled.
Oh. Yeah, oh yeah, it had to have been, right? It had to have been.
And minus walking NPCs.
Right, right.
So,
yeah, I guess we'll have to wait to hear more. Just keep an eye out, guys, for people who are playing the experimental build, and just take a look at their stream, see what they're saying, see what it looks like. I'm gonna try and uninstall my No Man's Sky because it's got mods on it, and then update it on my PC. And I don't have a game save on my PC. I've just played around with it here and there because I got a PC that's good enough to play games on ultra settings, but I'm a child of the 80s, I think, you know, of the console days, you know, and I got to get out of that. I got a PC that's really good. I should start using it, and maybe this will be the start of it. So we'll see if I can get it working. Plug up a controller because I'm a keyboard and mouse noob. Then maybe we'll start streaming some gameplay on PC. But we'll see. That's all I've got, unless anybody has anything else to add.
Well, it seems like you're gonna be playing with Sword from now on.
Well, no, I'm going to play both on PC and PS4.
Oh yeah, I know. It's just, yeah.
It's probably going to be me playing PS4 more than PC, but
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
because dude, I my whole life I've always waited for the next console, bought it, next console, bought it. I've got all of my old consoles.
Wait. You don't wait, watch, buy on consoles?
Wait, watch, buy on consoles? No. I wait, watch, buy on software.
Games.
And no, I wait, watch, buy on video games. I don't buy video. I don't pre-order a video game before I know what's on it. But I got to be able to still play video games. And how can I not play the new video games if I don't have a new system?
You got a point there.
And besides, with me being able to afford a console, I kind of do still wait, watch, buy because I can't go out and buy it immediately.
Point.
All right. So, and yeah, I don't know how to follow from that. So Peaceful Gamer saying there's a PSVR sale Thursday in Canada at Best Butt. Ooh, where's he shopping? Oh boy. I didn't know they sold PSVRs over there at that. Oh, he corrected himself. Best Buy. Okay.
That's what I thought he said, but I wasn't entirely sure.
All right, that's going to do it, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for calling in. And we'll stream whenever there's new information or anything like that. I'll fix the title so nobody that doesn't know about the experimental branch, I'll just say optimization experimental branch or something like that. But I'll do that right after the show here. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out to the show. Everyone stay safe. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, take care, all.
Next
Bye, Center Rose.
He's tired.
Oh, boy. And again, chat, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out to the show. It's been amazing to have you guys out. I will change the title, just because it is a little weird, if you don't know what's going on. But that's it. That's all I've got. See you, Sword. Bye, Matt Barrett. Jeff, thank you so much, buddy. Jeff saying, I'm getting constant crashes at the moment. I guess he's playing the experimental build. Huh. Very, very interesting. All right, we'll check in with you guys later and see how the experimental build's going. I'm going to try and uninstall mine and reinstall it. I will see everybody in the next video. Until next time.